Have you ever caught your reflection in the mirror, adjusted your earrings, and thought, something feels different now? Maybe they're the same pair you've loved for years, small, simple, and familiar, yet somehow they don't sparkle the way they used to. The truth is, after 60, our beauty doesn't fade, it transforms. Our skin tone softens, our hair color changes, and our features shift ever so slightly. And just like our favorite dresses or lipstick shades, the earrings that once flattered us may no longer do our natural glow justice. In the world of style, earrings are far more than accessories. They frame the face, play with light, and express your energy before you even say a word. But here's what most women don't realize: the wrong pair can quietly work against you. It can pull focus to areas you'd rather not emphasize, cast shadows that dull your complexion, or even make your overall look feel dated. Tiny details. Yes, but after 60, the smallest details often make the biggest difference. I've worked with hundreds of women over the years, and time after time, I've seen how one small change, the right pair of earrings, can instantly lift the face, brighten the eyes, and restore that feeling of, yes, this is me. This isn't about rules or restrictions. It's about rediscovering what flatters your evolving beauty, because your style story deserves to keep growing with you. So in today's video, we're uncovering the 5 earring styles that might be quietly aging your look, and, more importantly, the stunning, modern alternatives that celebrate your confidence, grace, and personality. Whether you're a classic pearl lover, a minimalist at heart, or a bold statement earring fan, you'll walk away knowing exactly what enhances your natural radiance. Because elegance after 60 isn't about chasing youth. It's about wearing pieces that mirror the woman you've become: wiser, bolder, and beautifully refined. Mistake 1: tiny stud earrings. Let's start with one of the most surprising culprits, the tiny stud earrings. They seem harmless, right? Classic, simple, safe. Maybe they've been your go-to pair for years because they go with everything and never feel too much. But here's the secret few people talk about: those dainty little studs that once looked so elegant in your 30s can actually make you look older after 60. Why? It's all about proportion and light. As we mature, our facial structure subtly changes. Cheeks lose a bit of fullness, skin tone softens, and our earlobes may lengthen slightly. Small studs that used to sparkle delicately now tend to sink into the earlobe instead of standing out. They disappear, and so does the lift they used to bring. From a few feet away, it can even look like you're not wearing earrings at all. I once had a client named Diane, 67, a woman with striking silver hair and a wardrobe full of neutrals. She came to me saying, "I feel invisible lately. I wear makeup, I dress up, but something's off." When I looked at her, I noticed her tiny diamond studs, beautiful, yes, but almost invisible against her pale skin. We swapped them for a pair of soft gold button earrings, about 10 millimeters in diameter, and suddenly her face came alive. Her eyes sparkled, her jawline looked more defined, and her whole expression brightened. Nothing else changed. Just the earrings. That's the quiet power of visual balance. After 60, what flatters us isn't about going bigger for the sake of it, it's about finding presence. You want your earrings to frame your face, not disappear into it. Think of them as mini spotlights that direct attention where you want it, toward your smile, your eyes, your energy. So what's the better alternative? Choose medium to larger size studs, ideally in the 8-12 mm range. That might sound like a small adjustment, but visually it makes all the difference. A slightly bolder earring adds structure and radiance, like adjusting the lighting on a photograph. Pearl studs, gold domes, or gemstone buttons work beautifully because they reflect light softly, not harshly. If you prefer something modern, look for brushed or textured finishes, satin gold, matte silver, or hammered surfaces. These catch light in a subtle, elegant way without shouting for attention. They blend with your natural warmth and highlight your skin tone, especially if you have silver or white hair. Here's a simple at-home trick. Stand 3 feet from a mirror. Can you see your earrings clearly, even when you smile or turn your head? If not, they're too small. Your earrings should show up, not dominate, but definitely be visible enough to lift your face and add sparkle near your eyes. Another expert tip: consider your hairstyle. If you wear shorter hair or often tuck it behind your ears, you can play with slightly larger or more dimensional studs. They'll act as little beacons that complement your haircut. For longer hairstyles, opt for rounder or pearl designs that peek through strands of hair, feminine, effortless, and graceful. Many women worry that larger studs might feel too much or too youthful, but the opposite is true. Elegance comes from harmony, not minimalism. When your earrings are the right size, they give your look intention. You appear more polished, even if you're just wearing a white blouse and jeans. There's also something deeper here, a mindset shift. Tiny studs often reflect the "I'll just keep it simple" habit we fall into as we age. But simplicity doesn't mean invisibility. Every detail of your style tells a story. Why not let that story say, "I'm confident, vibrant, and very much here"? Imagine two women walking into a cafe. Both are in their 60s, both elegant. One wears minuscule diamond studs, the other wears softly glowing pearl buttons. The second woman doesn't look flashier, she simply looks more awake, more alive. That's the effect of intentional styling. It's not about perfection, it's about presence. So next time you open your jewelry box, look at your tiniest studs with fresh eyes. Ask yourself, are these still working for me, or are they quietly fading into the background? Because here's the truth, your face deserves light, attention, and admiration. Let your earrings do their job. Choose pieces that celebrate who you are today, not who you used to be. Remember, after 60, the goal isn't to look younger, it's to look luminous. And when your earrings reflect that light, your entire face transforms. And speaking of balance, what if instead of disappearing, your earrings are doing the opposite? What if they're weighing your whole look down? Let's talk about that next, because mistake #2 might be one of the most common traps even the most stylish women fall into. Mistake 2, heavy long chandelier earrings. Now, let's move to the opposite extreme, those long, dramatic chandelier earrings that swing and sparkle with every move. They're beautiful, bold, and eye-catching. But here's the hard truth, they don't always love us back. I've seen so many elegant women over 60 wear these thinking they add glamour, and sometimes they do. But more often, they pull the eye downward. They create visual weight where we least want it, around the neck and jawline. Instead of lifting your features, they subtly emphasize the lower part of the face, which can make even the most youthful woman look a little tired. There's also the comfort factor. Over time, our earlobes become more delicate. The skin and cartilage thin out slightly, making them more prone to stretching or irritation. You might not notice it at first, but heavy earrings can slowly elongate your lobes or make them sore after a few hours. I can't tell you how many clients have told me, "I used to love these big statement earrings, but now they hurt." And honestly, style should never hurt. Take Marilyn, one of my clients in her early 70s. She adored dramatic earrings, long, jeweled chandeliers that nearly brushed her shoulders. One afternoon, while we were restyling her jewelry box, I gently asked her to try something different. We swapped her usual pair for light gold drop earrings that stopped just above the jawline, still elegant, still eye-catching, but so much softer. When she looked in the mirror, her reaction said everything. Her cheekbones looked lifted, her smile brighter, her whole face lighter. She gasped and said, "I didn't realize how heavy I looked until I changed these." That's the magic of the right proportion. Here's something many women don't realize. Earrings create direction. A long chandelier draws the eye downward, literally pointing toward the chest and neckline. But an earring that ends at or just above the jawline creates a lift. It mimics the effect of contouring, soft, vertical movement that frames your face beautifully. If you still love that elegant dangling effect, and who doesn't? The solution isn't to give it up, it's to choose smarter materials and better balance. Go for lightweight metals, resin, or acrylic designs that give volume without the weight. Many modern jewelers now create statement looks, using hollow or open forms, large in appearance, but featherlight in feel. They move gracefully, catching the light without tugging the ear. The sweet spot, around 1.5 to 2 inches in length. That's long enough to add drama, but short enough to stay flattering. Earrings that hover just at the jawline or slightly above are universally graceful. They frame your features, bring focus to your eyes, and elongate your neck subtly. Another chic alternative, ear climbers or ear bars. These follow the natural curve of the ear upward instead of dangling down, creating a lifting line that visually enhances your bone structure. They're modern, minimal, and incredibly flattering for mature faces. You can wear them with everything from jeans to evening dresses and still look refined. And here's a quick pro tip, mirror balance. If you wear a statement earring, balance it with softness elsewhere. Keep your necklace simple, maybe a single strand or none at all, and let the earrings be the hero. That way, your overall look feels elevated, not overloaded. You might be wondering, what about special occasions? Can't I wear my favorite chandelier earrings to a wedding or dinner? Of course, you can. Style is personal. But here's the secret. Let those moments be the exception, not the everyday. If you truly love long earrings, wear them with an up-doe or swept-back hairstyle. This exposes the neck and restores balance, keeping your look intentional rather than heavy. When you get the balance right, you'll notice something incredible. People stop saying, "That's a pretty pair of earrings," and start saying, "You look beautiful." Because when accessories harmonize with your features, you shine, not the jewelry. So, if your earring collection includes those shoulder-dusting chandeliers, take a moment tonight. Hold them in your hand. Are they making you feel glamorous, or are they silently pulling your look down and your confidence with it? If it's the latter, it might be time to lighten the load, literally. Choose pieces that lift your spirit and your face. And speaking of looking modern without trying too hard, let's talk about another subtle trap many women fall into. Sometimes, it's not about the weight or the length, it's about the style itself. Because even the lightest earrings can age you if they belong to the wrong fashion decade. That's exactly what we'll uncover next. Mistake 3, overly trendy or youth-oriented styles. Now let's talk about a mistake that's a little more emotional because it often comes from a beautiful place, the desire to stay current. Many women over 60 still want to feel modern, relevant, stylish, and that's wonderful. Fashion should always be fun. But there's a difference between modern and trying too hard to look young. It's easy to fall into the trap. You walk through a store, see a pair of bright geometric hoops or playful mismatched earrings and think, "These look fun, maybe I should try something new." And sometimes that risk pays off. But other times, those overly trendy, youth-oriented styles, the ones marketed to 20-somethings, can do the opposite of what you want. Instead of making you look fresh, they can make you look like you're chasing a trend that doesn't belong to your style story anymore. Take Carla, one of my longtime viewers. She told me, "I bought these big neon earrings because my granddaughter said they were cool, but when I wore them, I felt like I was playing dress up." And that's exactly the issue. When your accessories wear you instead of you wearing them, the harmony disappears. The truth is, elegance after 60 doesn't mean saying goodbye to fun or creativity. It just means redefining it. You can still be playful, but with sophistication. You can still wear color, but in tones that flatter your skin and elevate your features. The key is balance, not banishment. Let's break this down. Trendy earrings often rely on exaggerated shapes, cartoon-like motifs, or too much sparkle, anything designed to grab attention fast. But attention doesn't always equal style. For mature women, the goal is to draw the eye upward while keeping the overall look cohesive and graceful. Instead of chasing every new earring fad, look for modern classics, pieces that feel current but still timeless. Think sculptural hoops with clean lines, asymmetrical shapes that are subtle rather than extreme, or mixed metal pieces that blend gold and silver elegantly. These choices whisper sophistication while still saying, "I know what's happening in fashion, and I choose what works for me." One of my favorite examples is the oval hoop. It's a gentle twist on the traditional round hoop, modern, flattering, and endlessly versatile. It frames the face softly, works with any hairstyle, and never feels dated. You can pair it with jeans, a blazer, or an evening dress, and it will always feel right. That's the kind of modernity that lasts. Here's a little exercise I often give my clients. When you pick up a trendy pair of earrings, ask yourself 2 questions. 1. Will I still love this look a year from now? 2. Do these earrings enhance me, my eyes, my smile, my presence, or are they just loud? If you hesitate even for a moment, they probably belong on someone else's shelf, not in your jewelry box. And please don't misunderstand, staying stylish doesn't mean avoiding trends altogether. It's about curation. For instance, if the trend is bold shapes, maybe you try it in a subtle metallic tone instead of neon. If layered earrings are in, you could wear 2 complementary studs instead of 6 mismatched pieces. You're not rejecting modernity, you're interpreting it through your own lens of timeless confidence. The most stylish women in their 60s and beyond all share one secret: they know themselves. They wear what honors their individuality, not what competes with it. Your earrings should feel like an extension of your energy, calm, radiant, self-assured. That's what makes people look at you and think, "She's got it together." There's also a psychological side to this. When we chase youth too hard, it often signals that we're afraid to evolve. But the beauty of being over 60 is that you've earned the freedom to define what elegance means to you. You don't need to borrow trends from another generation. You create your own. That kind of self-assurance is magnetic, and no TikTok trend can compete with that. So, the next time you see those oversized lightning bolt earrings or rainbow tassels calling your name, take a pause. Ask yourself, do these express my personality or do they distract from it? Because there's a big difference between looking trendy and looking timelessly chic. Remember, maturity isn't about limits, it's about refinement. When your style choices come from confidence instead of comparison, every accessory becomes a statement of quiet strength. And speaking of refinement, sometimes the problem isn't the trend or the color. It's the material itself. Because the wrong fabric or finish can make even the most elegant design look harsh or cheap. Let's dive into that next, in mistake #4, and you'll see how one small texture choice can completely change the way your earrings and your face shine. Mistake 4, tarnished or outdated gold tone styles. Now let's talk about something small but incredibly powerful. The kind of detail that can quietly age your look even when the rest of your outfit is flawless. Outdated or tarnished gold tone earrings. You might be thinking, but gold is timeless. And you're right, real elegance never goes out of style. But the tone and finish of gold evolve, just like fashion and just like us. The shiny, brassy yellow tones that looked fabulous in the 1980s or early 90s can now look a little harsh under today's softer color palettes and gentler lighting. What once sparkled with warmth can now feel overly loud or even artificial against mature skin. Let's picture this for a moment. You're wearing a beautiful cream blouse, your favorite lipstick, hair perfectly styled, and then you add a pair of old gold hoops you've had for decades. They catch the light, but not in the right way. Instead of radiance, they cast a harsh glare. Instead of polish, they feel dated. You don't look older because of your age, you look older because of the era your jewelry belongs to. That's exactly what happened to Linda, one of my clients in her late 60s. She showed up to our session wearing thick, twisted gold hoops she'd loved since her 30s. They carried memories, but they overwhelmed her soft silver hair and warm complexion. We swapped them for brushed rose gold drop earrings, subtle, modern, and light-catching without the shine overload. The change was astonishing. Her face looked lifted, her eyes brighter, her overall look instantly updated. She didn't look like a different person, she looked like a renewed version of herself. Here's the truth. Outdated gold tones can clash with modern fabrics and lighting. They can even dull your complexion. Meanwhile, modern gold finishes, brushed, satin, rose, or mixed metals, soften your glow and harmonize beautifully with mature skin. If you've ever tried on a pair of bright, brassy earrings and thought, something feels off, it's not your imagination. That slightly orange-yellow tint can cast unflattering reflections on the skin, emphasizing uneven tones or fine lines. What flatters us now is gold with warmth and depth. Think soft champagne gold, rose gold, or a mix of silver and gold that reflects light naturally. Here's a simple at-home trick to test your earrings. Stand by a window with natural light, put on your gold earrings, and hold a piece of white paper next to your face. If your earrings suddenly look dull, overly orange, or clash with your hair color, they're likely outdated in tone. The right gold should look luminous, not glaring. It should feel like candlelight, not sunshine at noon. Now let's talk about tarnish. Over time, even quality earrings lose their sparkle. Oils, perfumes, hairsprays, and simply air exposure can dull their shine or turn them patchy. And nothing says out of date faster than jewelry that looks tired. You don't have to replace everything. Sometimes, a simple cleaning can bring them back to life. Warm water, a drop of gentle soap, and a soft cloth can work wonders. Or, for sentimental pieces, visit a jeweler and ask about replating or refinishing. It's far more affordable than buying new and can make your favorite pair look brand new again. If you're ready to update your jewelry box, here are a few professional pointers. Choose texture over glare. A brushed or hammered finish looks far more refined than mirror-shine metal. It gives dimension without harsh reflection. Try mixed metals. Gold and silver combinations are not just acceptable, they're chic. They modernize your look instantly and give you freedom to mix other accessories without worrying about matching. Complement your undertone. Warm undertones shine with rose or champagne gold, cool undertones pair beautifully with soft yellow or white gold. Keep designs clean. Heavy patterns, ropes, or ornate details can look costume-like. A simple curve, a smooth drop, or a sculpted form feels fresh and timeless. One of my favorite updates lately is matte gold jewelry. It has a soft, elegant glow that flatters every woman. It says, sophisticated, without shouting for attention. And it photographs beautifully, a subtle detail, but it matters when you're capturing memories or appearing on camera. There's also something emotionally freeing about updating your jewelry. Many women hold on to old pieces because they carry nostalgia, a gift from a loved one, a memory of youth. But here's the secret. You don't have to let go of the memory to refresh the piece. Have it polished, resized, or redesigned. Let it evolve with you. Fashion isn't about erasing your past, it's about letting your present self shine. So tonight, I invite you to open your jewelry box with new eyes. Pick one pair of earrings you haven't worn in years and really look at them. Are they enhancing your features or quietly aging your style? If it's the latter, it might be time for a graceful upgrade. Because true elegance isn't about clinging to what was, it's about confidently stepping into who you are now. And as we continue, let's talk about one last, but surprisingly common, earring mistake. This one isn't about style or shine at all, but about comfort and fit, and it's the hidden reason some women stop wearing earrings altogether. Let's dive into that next. Mistake 5, clip-on or poorly fitted earrings. Now, let's talk about something many women quietly struggle with, even those who have a beautiful jewelry collection. You put on a pair of earrings, glance in the mirror, and something just feels off. They're not the wrong color or style, they just sit wrong. Maybe they tilt forward, tug too hard, or never quite feel comfortable. This small detail, my friend, can change everything. Poorly fitted earrings, especially clip-ons that look like clip-ons, are one of those subtle style killers that few people talk about. They might seem convenient, but when they sit awkwardly, press into your ears, or look bulky, they can instantly make your look feel dated or uncomfortable. Now, I'm not here to shame clip-ons. For many women, they are a necessity, whether from sensitivity, stretched lobes, or personal choice. But just like everything else in style, technology and design have evolved beautifully. Modern clip-ons aren't the stiff, pinching little clamps we remember from the past. Today, there are magnetic clip-ons, cushioned backs, and convertible fittings that let you wear virtually any earring style with total ease and elegance. I'll never forget Marjorie, a retired art teacher who came to one of my workshops. She hadn't worn earrings in 10 years because she found clip-ons painful and old-fashioned. When I showed her a pair of modern, gold-plated magnetic clip-ons, light, smooth, and sculpted to hug the ear naturally, she hesitated. "I don't think I can pull that off," she said softly. But once she tried them on, her whole face changed. She looked in the mirror, smiled, and whispered, "Oh, I feel like myself again." It wasn't just the earrings, it was the confidence that came with comfort. That's the real message here. When earrings fit comfortably, they don't just enhance your face, they elevate your posture, your energy, your mood. You stop adjusting them, stop worrying, and start radiating ease. And nothing is more beautiful than a woman who looks at peace in her own skin. So let's go through a few comfort and fit essentials that every woman over 60 should know. 1. Check the weight. If you can feel your earrings pulling within minutes, they are too heavy. Look for lightweight materials like resin, hollow metals, or wood. You'll still get impact and style, just without the strain. 2. Mind the balance. Earrings should sit centered and close to the ear. If they lean forward, invest in ear lifters, tiny support backs that stabilize the earring and instantly make them look polished. It's one of those invisible secrets stylists swear by. 3. Upgrade your clips. Old clip-on mechanisms can pinch or stretch. Modern ones have soft silicone cushions that protect the earlobe and distribute pressure evenly. You'll be amazed at the comfort difference. 4. Consider converters. These clever little attachments turn almost any pierced earring into a clip-on or vice versa. Perfect if you have sensitivity or want to revive old favorites without committing to a single style. And here's a tip I love sharing. Sometimes, earrings don't fit poorly because of their design, but because our ears have changed. Over time, earlobes can elongate or thin slightly. It's completely natural, but it changes how earrings sit. A professional jeweler can adjust the angle of your hooks or posts to make them fit perfectly again. It's a 5-minute fix that can make years of difference. Another thing to avoid: visible clip-on hardware. If you can see the mechanism from the front, it instantly screams dated. Instead, look for flush-set designs that mimic pierced earrings, sleek backs, curved forms, and natural silhouettes. Some of the best modern brands for women 50+, like Napier, Tressa, or handmade designers on Etsy, now create clip-ons so beautiful, you'd never know they weren't pierced. If you're wondering how big of a difference this makes, imagine 2 women walking into a brunch. One wears sleek, well-fitted gold drops that move gently when she laughs. The other wears heavy, tilted clip-ons that tug slightly on her ears. Both are stylish women, but only one looks completely at ease. That ease is the invisible ingredient of elegance. At this stage in life, style isn't about perfection, it's about harmony. The right earrings shouldn't remind you they're there. They should simply enhance your glow, frame your smile, and make you feel like your best self. So, if your earrings pinch, tilt, or make you sigh with relief when you take them off, it's time to let them go. You deserve better. Find the pair that fits as beautifully as it looks. Because true elegance never comes from pain, it comes from comfort and confidence blended together. And now that we've covered all 5 earring mistakes, from size to weight, tone to trend, and comfort to confidence, it's time to bring it all together. In the final part of this video, we'll talk about how to choose earrings that truly lift your face, brighten your spirit, and tell the world exactly who you are today. Because this isn't about avoiding mistakes anymore. It's about embracing your ageless beauty with every piece you wear. So, my beautiful friend, as we've seen today, earrings aren't just accessories. They're small but mighty details that tell your story without a single word. Every pair you wear whispers something about you, your confidence, your spirit, your evolution. After 60, it's not about trying to look young again, it's about looking alive, radiant, and present. Because when your jewelry harmonizes with your features, your skin, and your energy, it doesn't just make you look better, it makes you feel unstoppable. Take a look back at your collection tonight. Maybe you'll notice a few pairs that have lost their spark, or maybe you'll rediscover a forgotten favorite that still feels perfectly you. Whether it's upgrading a tiny stud to something bolder, swapping out heavy chandeliers for lightweight statement pieces, or embracing new gold tones that glow with your natural warmth, every small change adds up. And remember, confidence is the best accessory you'll ever own. When you choose pieces that celebrate who you are right now, you don't just wear style, you embody it. You stop hiding behind jewelry and start shining through it. I always tell my clients this: fashion after 60 isn't about reinventing yourself, it's about refining yourself. Your beauty didn't fade with time, it deepened. It gained history, depth, and grace. The right earrings simply help that story sparkle a little brighter. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which earring style from today's video inspired you the most? Are you rethinking your jewelry box, or do you already have a favorite pair that makes you feel elegant every time you wear them? Share your thoughts in the comments. I read every one of them and I love hearing your stories. If this video gave you a few aha moments, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a new episode. We're building a beautiful community of women who know that age is not a limit, it's a legacy. And before you go, remember this: style doesn't stop at any age, it evolves with you. Your earrings, your clothes, your confidence, they're not about holding on to yesterday. They're about honoring who you are today in all your timeless, radiant glory. Until next time, stay confident, stay elegant, and keep shining, because your style story is still being written, and it's only getting better.